Yes, guys. Yes, people. Welcome back to another live stream. Welcome back to another video. If this starts lagging, forgive me. The slap was just taking the fucking piss out of me today. But we move. So you actually lagged when you did that as well. That's the fucking annoying part. But we move. Big up everyone.
No, I did it on purpose.
Yeah.
No. But you started lagging while you were doing that, which is probably fun. But yeah. Big up everyone that's locked in. Big up everyone in the comment section already. Frosted Myth, Redneck, Super Tommy Tuchel, Noz, Moyo, all you guys, big up. Smash the like and subscribe button on your way into the stream. And yeah, plenty to delve into. As always, we got a Man City fire sale to talk about. News surrounding Pulisic to Liverpool we can go into as well. And yeah, a bunch of other transfer news to go into for the next hour and a half. As always, smash the like and subscribe button. Check out the last stream if you haven't done so as well, because that agenda actually was fucking crazy. I haven't laughed so much on the stream in ages. Big up Johnny, Flawless, and Peter. As always, brilliant stream. But yeah, let's just get straight into it. Smash the like and subscribe button, and yeah, let's get into it. Jesters, what are you saying, bro?
Big goings on. Tomorrow's going to be a big day, opening of the window. Sometimes you got to open the window to let your farts out, and hopefully Chelsea will start that way. Let some of these farts go.
Nah, we're constipated, bro.
Yeah, well, you fart when you're constipated, so that works.
Oh, well, fair enough.
Maybe we need to take some Imodium, an enema or something to get rid of some of this shit that's still in the squad. But yeah, you're gonna see deals start flying come tomorrow, because officially you can't do anything until the window opens. So let's go.
Window's opening tomorrow, right?
Yep. It's correct, sir.
Tomorrow. Cool. Well, then we can finally see some action start to happen. Andrew, what are you telling me, bro? You all good?
Yeah, I'm all good, man. Excellent stream last night, Lewis. Excellent stream. Very funny. Very, very funny. But yeah, hopefully some deals will go through over the next few days, and we can actually talk about where they fit into our team. So all good, man. All good. Hope everyone else is as well.
Saying big up Frosted Myth as well, the donation, bro. Take care of yourself, man. I hope you're doing well, bro. Josh, what are you saying?
Yeah, man, I'm good. Ready for tomorrow. We can actually start getting some deals in and out of the door. Hopefully, it's been right now. It's all just lots of waffle, lots of Chelsea linked with literally every player on planet Earth that may potentially be leaving their club. So hopefully, over the next few weeks, we'll get some actual solid confirmations and some real here we goes. And start getting some guys in and out of the club. It's time for a bit of a refresh button for Chelsea. So hopefully some good news soon.
All right, yeah. Sorry again, laptop's just fucking lagging all today. Just bear with me. Chris, what are you saying, man?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Unlike your laptop, yeah, I'm doing pretty good.
Oh, no blow, man. Unbelievable.
Kick him in his laptop.
But, yeah,
You need a new laptop, Lewis.
Oh, do I? I didn't know that, but thank you, man. Thank you.
Go to I don't know, Curry store.
Curry's, PC World.
Yeah, PC World. Just look around.
Find a library or something. Or go to Prime's library and take a laptop or some shit. I don't know. Kai, are you here or are you still working?
Yeah, I'm here, man.
Yeah, what are you telling me, bro?
I'm good, man. Waiting for the transfer window to start, so Chelsea fans start panicking before the window even started. But we'll see, man. I'm excited with the names that we're actually, especially like in defense. I think we are not only the names that we're linked with are upgrades on the players that are leaving. So I'm happy with that, And with the attack, I like two of the 4 players that we're linked with Dembele and Jesus. I like them. I think both of them will offer us something from wide positions. But for me, what worries me is what we're gonna do if Lukaku leaves. And I say if, because unlike the majority of the Chelsea fans, I don't think with my feelings, man. And that deal is not that easy to pull through, So we'll see, man. And about your laptop, Lewis, please don't get a MacBook so I can respect you. Thank you. That's it.
Why not a MacBook? I'm surprised. I thought you'd have been the other way around on it.
I'll tell you off stream, because anybody who knows computers knows that MacBooks are just overpriced piles of average
garbage
crap. Yeah.
Ben should have kicked that thing harder and forced your
Keep
hand.
that one in the notes. Fair enough.
Talk to the IT guy.
Okay, just as you know, we will talk backstage about that. Let's go. We can start with the Sterling news, I guess, because that's the first thing that came. It's basically like 3 Man City players. Matt Law said Chelsea are believed to be the English club with the greatest interest in signing Raheem Sterling. An offer from London could also be attractive to him and offer the chance to return to London where he grew up. I'm hearing around 50 million is the fee that's being reported for him with 1 year left on his contract, which I think is a bit too much personally. But especially for a player that I don't think is going to improve us creatively. Finishing might improve, but it matters more on the players that we get around him. I don't think he's a marquee signing that completely changes our attack and improves our output. I think he's more of a secondary signing that amplifies it personally. But I don't know what you guys' thoughts on it. I'm not he's like out of the 3 City players that we're interested in, he's like the one I'm least interested in. But what's you guys' thoughts?
No, you can actually see the progression of that type of player at Chelsea. First, you had Batshuayi, who's always offside, can't finish. Then you move to Timo, who's a little bit less offside and a little bit less can't finish. And then you go to Sterling, who just can't finish. That's a progression after progression, is it not? So the person after Sterling would probably be ideal.
He spends more time on the ground than a toddler, man.
Yeah.
The guy dives so much, man.
He reminds me of a prairie dog.
I don't know. I like him because he does get numbers. He can dribble past the guy.
Of course you like him.
His dribbling's great, but like his numbers are based on the team that he's around.
Yeah, but say
we've got compared to the players we have, like we got fucking Havertz and Lukaku who can't dribble to save any of their lives.
He can dribble.
Yeah, but we're replacing him with a winger though, Lewis. Is he better dribbler than Pulisic? Nah.
Yeah.
Is he better dribbler than? He's better dribbler than.
If he is, it's not a massive difference, which is the biggest factor.
He's nowhere near Pulisic.
He's nowhere near.
He's nowhere near Pulisic's dribbling.
Then I don't see a point. I really don't.
I don't see a point in it now. Jesus, we need to get some Jesus in our offense. Maybe we get some miracles, put some balls in the back of the net.
Other religions are available, just for the being progressive.
No, I understand that, but the man's name is Jesus. Okay, that's the only way you could go with that guy.
I know.
He's just to me, he's like slightly glorified pace merchant, like Sterling. He can get in behind, but it's like it's not.
Is he not a better finisher than Sterling though? Like some of his
maybe a bit better.
No. I'm talking about
Jesus.
I like. I'm talking Sterling is like a glorified pace merchant. He's just like.
Yeah, got you.
He's able to get in behind, but there's not much like. He's not going to get you 15 to 20 goals. He's just. I just don't think he.
Only thing Sterling would do when it comes to Chelsea is raise our PR. That's the only thing.
Have you seen the last 5 years of goals and assists he got for City?
That's City.
Yeah, that's City though.
Yeah, but if we get, I want to tackle like City's.
I can't stand to watch him run.
Why? Because
he can't run down the wings from me.
You run quicker than Alonso,
outstanding, but I think he is a good player. And if we had him, it would be
he's a good player, but I don't think he's the sort of marquee attacking signing that we need to be focusing on or bringing in first. I think get a creator, get a striker in, and then maybe if you want to get Sterling and an attacker or two has gone, then go for it. I do think you would be an upgrade in that.
You know,
a direct upgrade on anything we need right now immediately.
Yeah. But Lewis, you know what's funny though? All Chelsea fans on all the spaces on Twitter, they were like, Tuchel doesn't want any attackers. We're literally linked to all the attackers on the planet, bro. Every day there's a new attacker,
I'll be real. If Tuchel weren't interested in any attacker, I would be looking at Tuchel a bit funny and go, you really want another year of these frauds? No.
How do they know what Tuchel wants? That's what I don't ever get. Because they don't know the man. They've never talked to the man. And they certainly don't have ESP.
Right.
So how do they know what Tuchel wants?
In the opening press conference, so I'm not listening to what anyone says immediately outright. Just going to look at whoever comes in and I'll just support them when they join us. But I'm not going to act like I can read Tuchel's mind and say, Tuchel wants this guy or Tuchel wants this guy or whatever load of bollocks. Unless I hear it from a direct quote, I can't be bothered for it.
With Sterling, I wouldn't, if I was a Chelsea, well, I am a Chelsea fan. If I'm a Chelsea fan, I wouldn't much look at how he plays for Man City. I would look and see how he plays more like for England. I wouldn't, because I think we create just as much as he can do, a bit more. We don't create as much as Man City does. So I would look and see how he plays for England instead of Man City. Listen, I agree he's not the marquee attacking signing. I don't think we will get a marquee attacking signing because I don't think there are many marquee attacking signings. Not even Dembele. I just think he will improve us no end. Okay, I do credit his finishing better than what others on the panel say. Listen, I think the striker thing. I know Jesus can play that. I just think the out and out striker thing. I don't think we need as much as people think we do. We need just the forwards that can move about, that can interchange, and that's.
We need a goal scorer more than a striker.
Right,
like we need someone who can take responsibility for the majority of the goals in the squad.
We need like a Liverpool front three that can interchange. Obviously, we don't need them to go as wide.
But we also need attackers to get themselves out of trouble. You know, like what we used. I think that's where Dembele comes in. Dembele on one-on-one, he can do something. Our players, once they're faced with an issue, they're like, oh shit. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna go back now. That's literally how.
I would then see Dembele more as the creator and
that's what I'm saying.
And a Sterling to more get or a Jesus to get on the end or something, not to be the creative force. Yeah. That's what I would see that as. I wouldn't like you say. I don't think Sterling. Listen, Sterling's not going to be incredible through ball or something like that. But as an option, I'd be fine with it. Do I think he will though? I think he's holding out. I don't know why. I think he's holding out for Real Madrid myself, or finish the year and move next summer.
You know that England thing in the Euros, he was England's best attacker.
I know, but I'm just saying. I wouldn't.
That's not saying much.
I just wouldn't look at how he plays for City.
It's like,
see how he plays more for England.
But
that's like what Peter says yesterday, you know, like a hobbit among midgets, you know.
Yeah, but he has Harry Kane by him, and everybody rates Harry Kane. He was better than Harry Kane in that Euros.
I don't know.
Which is like for that price, like if you're talking like 50-55, like
Sterling.
I'd rather just spend an extra 20 and go get a better player.
Yeah.
But who? That's the thing, though. Who would you?
Well, like an Nkunku or something.
That's
like
fine. That's fine. If they go for Nkunku, that's absolutely fine. But it's like
Nkunku,
you're looking at 80 million plus.
Are you talking about Sterling?
Yeah.
Are you talking about Sterling?
Yes, sir. Sterling, other things. Yeah.
So I heard Chris is defending him and saying that he was good in Euro.
He was.
Oh, he was in the group stages.
Yeah. No, and not.
Is that part of the Euros?
Yes, part.
Okay,
exactly.
So he's right then.
He did. He scored more.
No, is the group stage? Is the group stages as a part of Europe?
Is the last 16 against Germany?
The what?
Is the last 16 against Germany when he scored?
Yeah, but Germany is shit. Germany is shit.
I tell you what. I designed the goalpost. You tell me where to move them. So it's
okay, right beside your cheeks. Right beside your cheeks.
Which cheeks?
Left and right. It's still
wide
enough.
Which cheeks?
It's left. It's wide enough.
Sitting on our face.
Look, keep away that Sterling guy. Keep away him as possible from Chelsea Football Club. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
Number one. Number two. Jester, when you come with stats, I heard you because I was driving and I was just listening. When you say in Best UI we're constantly upgrading, first of all, make sure you know the position of the players that we're playing in. Best UI was never playing on the left. He was always center forward.
It's still about finishing, I think.
Yeah. I don't think he talked about what position he played.
No. He compared Best UI to upgrade to Timo Werner and upgrade to Raheem Sterling.
I think he's talking about finishing, though, wasn't it?
That was actually
but did Best UI played in the same position? Is Sterling coming in, if he's coming in, and what's his name? And Timo Werner. Is he playing in the same position?
Yeah.
Or he was? Fucking shut up, Chris. Do you understand what I'm saying? He's not playing. He wasn't playing in the same position. Make sure you compare to the player that actually played in the right position.
Okay.
Move.
I still think
some bug crawled up your butt in that truck on the way home, did it not?
Yeah.
He's on something.
The freaking drivers.
Hey man, don't take your road rage out.
What is it? I'll give you like Sterling.
They all play in the attack, so again, Timo Werner.
That's the problem. That's the problem with you, Jester.
First of all, it was a joke, not a tactical breakdown.
But make sure the joke is in the right way. God.
Everybody
Run it
here,
by Alex first.
everybody here
That's
thought
very-
it was great, but
That's
you
very
know,
progressive,
Make it the
dude,
right
man.
way.
Run it by Alex.
It's very
first.
progressive.
yeah,
Alex,
read a
man.
book and calm down.
Yeah, read
Yeah.
the book, man. Yeah.
I wrote the book.
Calm down on your road rage, man. Don't take it out on us, all right?
The man came with a fight list. It's too early in the morning for that.
Took
shit.
out all the anger he had with that old lady who was parking in the wrong spot. man.
No,
Let it out for us.
I'm upset. I'm upset I wasn't on the stream yesterday with Johnny.
Johnny?
Yeah, I swear to God, if I was right beside him, man. That
I
man
wanted to
is-
be, man. Didn't allow me, man.
No, it's not about being in the stream. I wanted to be beside him so I can slap the shit out of him for making even comparison, man.
No,
To
because
have a decency to make comparison, him and De Bruyne.
Oh yeah.
no, but
This is
Alex-
when I was like, you know what? There is nothing can save that.
Alex-
Not even when Jesus comes to Chelsea Football Club, he still won't save Johnny. From
Alex, it's better that you wasn't, because then he could explain himself further and get himself more in the mud than he already was. So it's better that you
I
weren't.
mean,
I thought it was a
How-
great stream.
No,
it's a
Yeah,
great
I
stream.
liked watching
It was
it.
a great stream.
that's not
No,
what
it
I'm.
wasn't.
I
You know
watched
what
pretty
I'm.
much
You know
most
what I
of it.
mean. I
No,
was
no,
just
but-
Oh,
like,
rewatch that later tonight. That was
Yeah.
fucking hilarious.
No,
It was comedy
man.
gold. It was comedy gold. Not for the reasons people might be thinking, but it was comedy gold.
And the
Bernardo
guy-
Silva as well.
like
You know, but
seriously, man.
I do drop that behind the Kovacic debate we've had here on the channel. I think that was a little bit better.
Oh no, don't worry.
No.
The next, we're gonna do
Yeah.
a Kovacic debate.
Okay,
don't
from
worry.
solid to squirk. If
That's
you want to
reloading.
make the difference.
This laptop is fucking shit. Oh, I swear, man.
Blame the
I heard that.
Ben guy. Yeah, he kicked it.
I still think, like, in regards to, like, the attack, I think it's gonna. I don't know if what attacking players we bring in, if we stay in this same formation with this midfield, if it's gonna make a huge difference. Like, I think that we still need some sort of a formation change to change some of these guys up.
But maybe that's the
Like-
goal. Maybe that's where the players are coming in. Because if you look at all the players we've been linked with, they're all inside forwards. They're all inside forwards.
So Sterling is not inside forward.
That's
No, he's
But I said
inside
that-
forward, I would say.
that's what I said.
Okay.
We're linked with. That's why we're linked with him.
No,
man.
no. Because people been telling me that he's a winger all the time.
No, he's
That
No, he cuts
Sterling
inside.
is
He
a-
has to be inside forward.
Yeah.
Well, that's what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
I
When I'm
love
telling
how
the
it-
kids around me that inside forward has to cut in
Yeah.
to shoot, that's
What about-
inside
he plays
forward.
on the left.
What about
He plays on the
inverted
left.
wingers?
He's
Don't they cut
right-footed.
inside?
Yeah, but now, like I literally yesterday at a pickup game, there's a guy that Manchester City fan, like he keeps telling me the Sterling is a winger. I was like,
I hope we didn't beat him up, Alex.
no, I beat him up in a game and embarrassed him, but there's a difference.
But he could look. It
Took
really
his soul.
depends. We had this debate all the time about positioning, and so everybody's like, "Oh, we need to go to a 4-3-3." And I tell people, Tuchel's 4-3-3 is a 4-1-4-1. Why? Because he considers the wingers in a 4-3-3 to be midfielders, and so it becomes a 4-1-4-1. It's really not that big of a difference. That's why I say left-sided attacker, right-sided attacker. Now, because that's depending on the philosophy of the coach and what they name their players to be. That's why the two sitting in front of the back three are he considers them sixes, but one really plays like an 8. So-
Sane at City, he was a winger.
Well, that's why I said if we stay in the 3-4-3 with the current group of
No, no,
midfielders
no,
we
no,
have, like, I don't know if it matters like what attackers we bring in, because I just don't think that makes us I don't think it makes us better, if it makes any sense. Like,
See, that's where I disagree with you.
the 3-4-3 formation with our midfield, I just don't think it's a great formation.
But you know why I disagree with you, Josh? Because, like, if you look at us, even with, like, on the Lampard days, we still struggled with goals. Same thing with like the same team had struggled with the same amount of goals. So I don't really think it's a system issue, because with Lampard we had almost like the opposite of what Tuchel wanted. You know, we weren't really a position team. We were more like a kind of a pressing, like, you know, just shoot and inshallah.
We beat Liverpool team. We beat Liverpool team with Lampard. We were hoping we're a Liverpool team, but we won't. That's how.
Yeah, because our attackers were not at the same level as well.
Yeah. It's a free. He was trying to do the 4-3-3 in his glory days, and just didn't.
You've already had our most important signing, and people don't even realize it. It's Todd Bowley coming in.
The French defender for the women's team.
I knew
it's
Jess
Todd
was going to
Bowley.
say something.
It's Todd Bowley signing to buy the club.
I
And
thought we were
I'm going to
talking
say
about
something
refunds.
that people are going to disagree with. But that's what I'm here for.
What else is there?
In recent times, Chelsea under Roman's direction have been going the wrong way.
Bullshit.
Would you sneeze?
Oh, sorry. Did I sneeze?
He actually thought it was a sneeze.
So I'm gonna finish now. They did not modernize the way they do things.
That's true.
And thus, with him also withdrawing from the club because he couldn't come in to see, he couldn't come into England. The club was actually starting to go downhill because look at all the signings that we've gotten wrong. Yep. Look at the players that we kept versus the academy players we let go. There's one playing in Bayern right now for the German national team. We let go, and we kept Callum Hudson-Odoi. That's all you need to know about the regime under Roman lately. It was time for him to go and bring in ownership that would modernize the team the way they do things and to keep a coach for longer than 2 years.
But Jester, I think you're speaking kind of prematurely, though. We still don't know where we're going to be.
Cook him on that.
You can cook all you want to. It's the truth.
I think there's evidence to suggest that there needed some type of amendments in operating on the field side. Commercial side, fine, but on the on the field duties and everything like that, they needed some amendments and updating to compete with City and Liverpool, and it's shown in our league form over the last 5 years.
Yeah, 5 years.
Just fallen further behind.
So let's start. What happened to Roman Abramovich? Hold on. Let me be correct. Let's put the exact year when it started to happen, Jester. How far back you going to say that?
Look, you can't go back and put a date, but you can see a slow decline on the way that the team has worked. The recruiting, the players they brought in. Look, at the end of the day, it comes down to the ownership and the people he puts in power to do these things.
2017 transfer window, but you could say 15-16 too. But the 16-17 window.
But it's not like it went like this. It was just like
I say after every big trophy that we win, we have a shocking transfer window afterwards.
Okay, so let's.
I'm gonna wait until Bowley wins at the Premier League, and then I will start being disrespectful to Roman.
I will not make it. I can. If I want to say stuff that I'm not gonna regret it to insult somebody, but look, you need to look at this. You need to look at the time things that happens. What that happens to Roman Abramovich and the reason why the club and Roman Abramovich became what they are. And Roman Abramovich started became under sanctions since 2014. That's when Abramovich started to become under European sanctions. First of all, he was denied visa. Then he was denied access to the club. He could do it only from remotely. That's why Marina was involved.
You're making
because
my point.
He couldn't be there.
You're making my point.
Right? Exactly.
You're making my point.
What?
I didn't say he was a bad owner. I said because of the things with him and everything else going on.
No. That's not what you said.
When did I say that Roman Abramovich was a
Alex,
bad owner?
That's what he said. That's what he said.
Never left my mouth.
No. He said he has to go. He has to go because it's on him. It wasn't on him that the things went south. But you said he has to go.
Yes,
it wasn't
time for him to go. Just like there's always a time frame on people.
But you do realize
has helped this club over the last few years, constantly changing managers and changing
You see, this is what pisses me off because when people say nothing and then all of a sudden we have a 75 million pound signing and they're saying that we don't do nothing. Then we spend 97 million pound striker and that's not good enough.
It's not about the money you spend; it's about the players you spend it on.
Oh, so why you not running a club? Why you not?
I'm not a billionaire.
Exactly. You are not billionaire, so you will
You can
know
do
how
a
to spend.
consortium.
Look, people
These people-
want to get all upset. This is emotional as crap. But I'm telling you right now, the best thing for Chelsea Football Club was
Jester,
Roman
wait until he
being
wins
out
something before you
because
say
of
that. I'm
all the
telling
things
you.
that were against him.
Yeah.
He wasn't.
Wait
If
until
you're
he
saying
wins
he wasn't
something.
able to run the club anymore, then why be the owner?
Because
Simple
the other
question.
person can run.
Agenda
Do you think that-
FC. We got another
Okay,
episode.
hold on a
Let's
second.
go.
Hold on a second. Is that Bowley the owner?
Ooh.
Dude, I'm not going to sit there and say the whole long name of the consortium. We're going to say the Bowley ownership
Exactly.
because it's easy enough.
Yeah, I know that, but he's not owner.
Alex,
He's co-owner.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Same thing
Of-
with Marina running.
Alex, let me ask you a question.
He's the
Let's put it-
CEO.
Hang on, Alex. Let me ask you a question. Are you happy with how this club's been run for the last 5 years overall?
I'm not having complaints. Yeah, we won the
So there's
championship
nothing
league.
there's nothing bad that's been over the last
Nah,
5
shut
years.
fuck up.
Yeah, Lukaku. We signed Lukaku. That's a bad thing.
Oh, come on.
Come on, you can't blame Lukaku. For the last 5 years.
I can blame
Come on,
Lukaku,
Alex.
but I'm not blaming Lukaku for he didn't ask me for the past 5 years. He asked me what's wrong with you.
That's literally what he did.
Well,
And what was your question, Andrew?
And we can't
No.
get it like Roman didn't drop 97 or 100 million pounds on Lukaku last year. We sold 100 million pound worth of player and just reinvested that money into
Who does
Lukaku.
that 100
But
million
that's how
worth?
properly clubs
Loan,
Yes,
supposed
we
to
did.
run. So
loan
what's the
fees and
point?
Tammy Abraham.
I am not gonna
Tammy,
speak on
Isn't
this
Isn't it
until
how-
Bowley wins the
isn't it-
Premier League.
Isn't it
Yeah.
the
I
same
can't,
thing?
man.
You're asking from the new ownership to spend the money, not just put the money in. Isn't it, Josh?
That's not what everything
Isn't it
is.
how supposed to
That's
club
not-
to run? Sell your players, buy the players.
That's not.
Pretty
That's
much.
not,
That
yeah,
was
that's
my.
not
It was
necessarily that's
not
not how
my
City
point.
are running.
But that's whatever.
It's not
I
what?
love how
City
people
what?
don't listen, but they want to speak on what you say. You didn't listen to me because it triggered something and you went emotional. I didn't get emotional. All I'm saying is his time as owner was done because he couldn't come. He couldn't be part of the club. Whatever the outside influences that weren't his fault.
But
that
that's
doesn't
not what
mean
you
that it
said.
wasn't time.
It's
All I said was recently the club has not been run well.
Exactly. That's what you said. The club has not been running well.
It hasn't
But
been
that's not
like
true.
no.
We
Okay.
had the
well,
same problem
okay.
before.
Bro,
It all determines what you mean by running properly.
Who-
Like, in what
can
aspect?
can I respond? Can I respond to this? Can I respond to this? Can I respond to this? You know me. Like I love Roman Abramovich, right? Because I grew up watching him come to Chelsea, kind of lifting
Yeah,
Chelsea
because
from
you're
out of
young, You
nowhere.
haven't seen Chelsea before. Let's move on. I'm
Anyway,
fucking pissed off already.
but basically what I said is like Chelsea have been doing a lot of guesswork since our 14-15 season. We've been doing a lot of guesswork. We've been trying different things.
Yes.
A
That's
club,
why I think from
a
a
club
scouting
that,
perspective, we haven't been well run.
a
It all
club that
depends
is
on what
run.
perspective you look at.
Yeah. A club that is run very well doesn't hire a manager with no experience to run it. You never see City hiring someone like Lampard to run them.
Oh, fucking say he
It's true. You never see that. You never see
like
that.
a city is the trademark of this shit.
At the moment they are. At the
Oh
moment
my
they are.
God.
Alex,
They
you're being
are,
too
like-
emotional, man. You're being too emotional. They are.
like
They have won
last
4
5
Premier Leagues
years.
from the last
They
5.
had Mancini. They had Mancini.
Mancini is a very good manager.
Oh, what?
Didn't he
Wait.
win a championship? Didn't he win the Premier League? With
Mancini, he won the Premier League.
You won the
What
Euros.
amount?
He won the Euros as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, what about the
This
other
ain't 'cause
one?
Jorginho won the Euros.
Pellegrini.
Pellegrini also won the Premier
Pellegrini.
League. Also won the Premier League. Also won the
So-
Premier League.
Pellegrini got 92 points with Real Madrid.
Yeah, one of the highest 92 points with Real Madrid. You can't win this. He's not. Lampard is it would never been hired to any team other than Chelsea if he didn't have the thing. So that shows that we did make mistakes. Our signings, we still don't have a good attack. We haven't had a goal scorer who scored more than 20 goals for the last 7 years.
Okay.
That's quite
Look,
bad. I can't-
any of you in the chat.
But that's
saying the
Alex.
Man City is
I
a
love
good
Roman. You know I love Roman, but that's
team.
not just
I
facts,
don't care
man.
about Roman. That's not what I'm saying. Like I hate people what saying that what's club like everything is wrong with the club. Club is.
But I didn't say
divided.
everything is wrong with the club. I think that we had
Look,
mistakes.
but there are certain
Look,
areas that have not been done properly.
This club been run the same way is running.
and that's the
before.
problem. That's the problem.
Exactly.
That's
What's
the
his name?
problem.
So that exactly. So it's not on Roman. You have problem the way club was running.
Okay, but he's the owner of the club, is he not?
No. Hold on a second.
I think Roman's been a little bit lenient the last
exactly.
like
Look,
7-8 years.
What about AVB? AVB.
Oh, he's
What
awful.
year
Well,
would
let's
that
not
happen?
go. I said recent.
AVB was
You're going
2013.
way
man.
far
I'm just trying
back.
I'm just trying to tell you. The
AVB
way
is
clubs
before
running in past 5 years, it was the same thing run before you became Chelsea fan.
And that's the problem, Alex. Football has changed. You can't continue to run the club the same way. Okay.
I don't know. I agree. I disagree. I agree with Alex, and I also agree with Jester. I agree with Alex to the point that I think.
This is how a club been running. You 5 years old, 5 people. You've been following Chelsea for past 5 years. You don't know shit about how club been running before.
Oh my
God! It's the same, so I do because I saw it. It was the same.
So this is the problem. But you pay attention on the past 5 years. But club been running like this since before.
How
but
come
you
when we talk
only
about
pay
a
attention
Russian, you get so upset?
Oh, what does that has to do with anything?
Well, you're upset.
Every time Pulisic gets snapped, you get upset.
Really?
Yeah. you had the
Lewis, let's move this along, man. Because it's very personal.
No. You said it before Bolo became owner of Chelsea. What were your quotes exactly? That why is it because it's American? That's why he's gonna be running back. Your words, was it?
Huh?
Your words exactly. Before
let's move on, guys. Come on, you're being disrespectful to each other, man.
I'm gonna
no, come on, Alex. Come on.
He brought up the Russian. I'm bringing it up American.
Bring it up.
Before Todd Bowley became an owner of Chelsea club, didn't you or did you not defending Bowley based on that he's American owner and everybody's jumping on it? Were you or you not?
Yeah, he's American. You're right.
No, you defending him, saying why is everybody blaming all American owners based on what they are American? Did you or did you not?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So don't tell me fucking Russian biased.
I didn't say that. I said you're upset because we're talking about Roman, who happens to be Russian. Right?
My God, no, that's not it. I'm upset because you point on the past 5 years, the way you feel like the club running. I'm telling you, there wasn't the past 5 years. This club been running like that before you became Chelsea fan. But you don't ignore those years because it suits you more now.
I said I understand that, and that's the problem. Football has changed.
Well, wait, Alex.
He mentioned the last 5 years, Alex. He was talking about the last 5 years, not Chelsea from the beginning.
Exactly.
But that's what he was saying.
No, but like, here's the thing, because we can agree that football does evolve in all ways and shapes. And I do think as well, there's been areas that have been fine in terms of our self-sustainability. I think we're really good at that in terms of the way the club is run. But in terms of our scouting has not been good enough. And that's been the same case for a while, where we've said before, we always go for the trending topics. We don't really go for players that suit the system. And we also have a habit of I won't say a habit of hiring and firing, because I do think we've improved that. We just haven't been able to keep a manager for a long period of time. And I think that's a bit different to the way it was before 2012.
That
was when we were hiring and firing.
Lampard.
The last 5 or 6 years,
AVB
more issues with management.
What was that different?
AVB still have a higher point.
AVB's our worst ever.
Hold on a second. What years were worse at Chelsea? When that Scolari AVB or this?
This.
You're missing the point.
Come on! Around those periods, we still weren't dropping out.
We still won Premier League. We won the Premier League the year after. We won 2 Premier Leagues.
Well, Ancelotti is the last
AVP
one.
Period,
That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. Jose and Conte are the last ones to win the Premier League.
I want to know where he's going to finish at.
Before what?
I want to know where he's going to finish at. You said Ancelotti. That's what I wanted to know.
Ancelotti, between the break between Ancelotti winning the Premier League, who's the next one?
Mourinho and Conte.
Yeah.
Okay. How long?
2 years between them.
Okay. What about before Scolari? And who else was the before? We had the same. I'm trying to point out that we had.
We had 5-year break between every Premier League.
Oh my God!
By those two.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. But too.
That's not.
But
what
Alex,
what I'm okay. I'm gonna say last time, and I'm gonna shut up because I'm starting to get ahead.
Being too angry, man. Over football debate.
No, I'm just trying to teach, especially Jester.
You're not teaching me nothing. You're just yelling and being upset.
No,
you still haven't addressed my point.
He's allowed to have his opinion as well. If he doesn't like what
that's what I'm
Roman
saying.
did, that's his choice.
No, that's not what I'm saying. It's okay for him, but this is what pisses me off when he's saying it's time to go, but then he's like, "Oh, I like Roman," but he dismisses the shit that is been running. This club is running same way all the time. It didn't change,
and that's the problem. That's the problem. You have to adapt to modern football. And the club didn't. You can't continue to hire and fire. You can't continue to have the same people on the board.
Unless it's Lampard, then you can hire and fire the same minute.
Okay, so when you're saying this kind of stuff, that it's the problem, don't freaking say...
Should have fired sooner.
No. Don't say Roman, you're thankful for Roman and everything. Because you're completely dismissing what he's done. Because you're saying... Well, you do, basically.
No,
if you agree that... No.
Thank you for telling me what I think. Thank you.
No, I'm not telling you what you think. I put an assumption what you're saying to what you actually try to imply. You say, I'm telling you that we've been running same way for the past Roman time. Nothing changed. Nothing. Zero. We run that like that all the time. We always cheap version of Real Madrid. This is what we are being for 20 years with Roman. You saying that's the problem. So when you say that's the problem, don't fucking say that Roman did for Chelsea. That sounds like hypocritical.
No, it doesn't. You just can't. But see, you can be done. But see, you don't understand the minutia of things and how there's gray area. It's not all black and white. You can't be I hate Roman or I love Roman. There's in between there stuff.
Roman how can you not love Roman
though? The club, but in recent years. The club was not run properly to adapt to modern football.
There's no such shit as modern football.
Not gonna lie, when we hired Lampard, I did doubt everything, man. I was starting to doubt everything. I doubted everything. I was like, what is this?
I'll be real, there was a period as well with our contract.
No, but you got when we last... but Lewis, when we lost 4-0 to Manchester United, tell me none of you doubted like life. Tell me none of you said down in
bro, we lost that like, this season's going to be long. You remember when we were going to give Willian a 3-year contract extension? I was thinking,
there you go, man.
What are we doing as a football club if we're giving this more than 3 years?
So we can't say that. Yeah. So we can't say that Roman era has been like. For me, I love Roman. I will ever be grateful for him because 100%. Before him, man,
we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be in this club without Roman Abramovich. But there are positives and negatives to everything. And I do think that's fair enough to discuss in itself.
Exactly. For every mouth there's a Fabregas. You know what I mean, Alex? Remember that, bro.
No, I'm not upset about what Jester said. And there's a times of period when I said, especially when the Roman son, if it's true that Roman son signed Lukaku, just fucking own him. I don't care. Take him out of your will. I don't care. He deserves to be critic, whatever he wants. That's not it. But when you're saying that the specific years and you discard the whole Chelsea previous years, which was run exactly the same way, and then you say it's time to go, that's for me when it triggered me. That's exactly when it triggered me.
Yeah, well, if you continue to run things the same way and everything else moves forward, you end up falling behind. And that's what we've done. So it was time for him to go because he can no longer be an effective owner for Chelsea Football Club.
But Jester, you need to wait and see what Bowley does though first. You can't just say that because we don't know where we're gonna be. We might be like Arsenal, dude.
One has nothing to do with the other.
No, I get that, but you're just speaking with hindsight though. You don't know what's gonna happen. That's what I'm saying. Not because one is American. Like I'm not that guy. I don't do that stuff. Bit worried of the new owner. I'm actually excited to see what Bowley does. Yeah, but we can't give him praise yet for something we didn't get.
How many want Tuchel to be signed to a longer extension, a longer contract? How many of us on the panel?
I think all of us do.
Yeah, all of us. Yeah, that wasn't going to be possible under Roman.
I'm raising my finger too, by the way.
I honestly think
why is that?
Really? How many of his managers has he extended out and left here for 4,
No,
5,
but like
6
I think,
years? Yeah, it doesn't happen.
I know,
We're
but
running the
I've
same
said
way.
wait. I've said when it comes to managers, you've seen a
Do you
clear
see
change.
what I'm saying?
Wait,
Do
Alex,
you understand what I'm saying?
Alex, let me land. So, like I've said before, when it comes to managers, there's been a clear change in the way that we deal with them since before we won our first Champions League and after we won our Champions League. Before, we had a big hire and fire mentality. If you didn't get to the Champions League, you're gone. After that, we've tried to be more sustainable with our managers, but they failed for other reasons. Like Benitez, interim manager, did not do well with the fans. Jose was a point off the relegation zone. They fell out with the.
What did you say about Jose? Wait, you cut off there.
He was fighting relegation.
Sarri walked out. Lampard wasn't good enough for us, and now we're at Thomas Tuchel. But it wasn't based on you didn't get to this target, you're gone. It was because of other surrounding issues. So I do think under Abramovich, Tuchel could have stayed for a good few amount of years, and he would have been given the time to build the team. My only thing that I don't think would have changed would have been the scouting system. And that's where I do think the problem would have been, because our scouting has been atrocious the last.
Do you see what I? Do you see what? Do you see why you triggered me, Jester? Because the sentence that you made before Louis started talking, exactly, that Chelsea. Are you sure you're gonna be Tuchel will be a Chelsea manager at this time? And the reason why we got so successful over Arsenal or anybody else is because we've been ruthless with what we wanted.
Yeah, but there's
now it's not working.
I was going to say there are issues. It's not just the hiring of
Did
manager.
we win Championship League last year?
When was the last time we won the Premier League?
Didn't we win the
When was the last time we won the Premier League?
7 years ago. 7 years
What have I missed?
Did we won?
We just went into some big Roman discussion.
Did we won? Did we won the trophy? Major trophy. Didn't we won the major trophy since we fired? Exactly.
There are other issues with the hiring and firing thing, and it's not just like the thing is. I agree to a certain extent that like hiring and firing has worked for some instances, and that all the people we sacked probably deserve to be sacked, apart from Carlo and Jose the first time.
Yeah.
But the issue that we've had
Jose walked first time, not fired.
What when he got after the Rosenborg game?
Mutual consent.
Yeah, it's
that's a fancy way of saying he was sacked, but they didn't want to sack.
That's not what his book said. That's not what his biography said. He said he was sacked.
That's what
you want to stay at Chelsea.
I'll write the book about myself, and I'm gonna say that the guy sacked.
But why would the guy say I was sacked rather than walked out? Isn't that like a better PR on him?
What I was going to say is the issue comes from where we've gone from managers like Jose in the second period and Conte to then a manager like Sarri, who had played two completely different ways of playing football. And then you're in the position we're in now, where we've got players from about 4 different managers who all suit about 4 different ways of playing. That's the issue. We haven't gone from a player who plays progressive to then a manager who plays progressive to then another manager who plays progressive. We've gone, defensive counter-attacking football to then trying to play progressive football.
The worst of the worst, man. Dark day, man. Dark day on Chelsea's history, bro. That's why we have an independent day
I give you
January,
second worst, Kai.
There he goes. Look at this beautiful man.
On that as well, I never want to go back.
We earned our independence, man. We earned it.
I never want to go back to that, Stone Age counter-attacking football that we used to play. I never want to go back to that in my life.
Well, the way that we're looking right now with counters, you might not be able to see a counter-attack again, bro. So, you get what you wish for, bro.
Yeah. By the way, there is a genuine question to every fan of different.
To be sacked, though. Sarri deserves to be sacked.
No, Sarri walked away by himself.
He didn't get sacked. He walked.
Sarri did quit. He's the one that did quit.
Yeah, he quit.
He did quit. He did quit.
I think it's all right to say both things. I think everyone can love and appreciate the way Roman did things for all those years because we were so successful. We literally won every trophy. And then also say maybe it was time for a change. When your owner can't even get into the country, it makes it really hard to run your club. Like,
yes,
both things can be true. Both things can be true.
That's all I'm saying.
But the funny part is the reason why I got upset because he only mentioned past 5 years. But the club been running like that all the time. That's what.
Because my point was recently it's not worked as well as it was. Look, before when Roman bought the club, there was no FFP. Now there's FFP. Things change.
You cannot continue to AVB. When AVB was the manager, we had FFP.
I understand that, But I'm saying, you say that football doesn't change. It does. The way things, the blueprint for a successful club changes over time. Look at Man United. They were used to be the gold standard, and now they're in the mud.
Where I agree with Jester, yeah.
That's not the
where I agree with Jester is look at the quality of the Chelsea team now compared to 2015-14. Like, just look at the bench compared to the starting 11, and that does prove his point, though, that he is right. Our standards have been different to what we used to be.
I'll be real. I
actually can say that 15-16 is better than now.
Plus, I think just
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it is better than now. It proves the point, though, that even like after the 15, it's still.
I think Jester's right though in terms of the blueprint now.
It just shows the last 5 years it's horrible. Man. Our team is not even like top level.
I just think the quality of player. I think the quality of player in world football is worse now than it used to be. I think the average quality of player across world football is worse now. So now it's more about, you can't get, your Ronaldos or Rooneys or Tevez's or whatever, or Berbatovs where they just do something for you, or you get your Lampards and your Drogba's or whatever. Now it's about teams. Now it's about
Scott, that's not true. That's not true. Mount is better than Lampard, bro. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
brother, I had to hear that he gets in ahead of Bernardo Silva, who's been arguably bloody hell. Anyway, enough of that nonsense. But as I said, I think overall,
Coutinho, bruv.
I just think the overall quality, like, you don't have as many what's the word, like game changers just out of nothing. So it's more now system based. So you're getting, your Pep systems or your
until the next person beats that system. And when people say,
I'll be back in 15 minutes, yeah, guys.
No worries.
Look, Scott.
No worries.
Everything, like, what's funny about the young people, that they think that the current game, it's something that was never before. And when you go in the 90s and you see same shit that we play now with the same shit that we played before, and people saying that the game evolved, that's not game evolving. That's a club doing a different business.
No, I think it's devolved. I said, I think football, I will maintain this as well. This is one of those where I maintain this till the day I die. Football is worse now than it was previously. It's worse now than it's probably ever been for me.
But you're saying that the game is more systematically.
No, what I said was it's not about the play on the field.
Not you, just Scott said.
What?
I think it's more system based now than it used to be. Systems used to be involved, obviously. I think it's more system based now than it used to be.
Yeah, look what Conte did to the Premier League as well with his system.
You're talking about on the field stuff, and I'm not talking about on the field stuff.
But exactly, no, you saying that the club is the way clubs running, but that's not football evolving. That's a business run of football.
Has that not involved football? There's more business in it than there used to be.
No, that's not.
So there's not more business in it than there used to be. There's not more money in the game.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Okay. It depends how you run in the club. But running the club, it doesn't have nothing to do with the actual football part of it.
Right, because that's the business side. Nobody wants to talk about.
No. I agree with you on the business side. Business side is different. But when people saying that the football is moderate, when people say football is moderate, they're not talking about the business side of it. They're talking about what happens in the game. And
I wasn't talking about that.
I know you didn't. That's why I was going on Scott. You were saying the right thing about the business side of it. I was having an argument with you and Scott at the same time.
Big up Triple JS saying if Hiddink stayed, we would have won the Premier League or the UCL. Thoughts? We would have won a UCL once for that bold cunt against Barcelona. So yeah.
That was the Premier League. That was 2010, I think, or whenever it was.
Avram Grant.
Yeah, I'm forgetting the wrong year. I knew what I meant. I was just forgetting the wrong year.
And I'm going to state it again for the slow people in chat. And just so you know, the title of this stream changed because of something I brought in about Pulisic going to Liverpool. I'm going to say it one more time. I don't want Christian Pulisic to be at Chelsea come next year.
Why? You don't think he's good
End of.
Yeah, he's not good enough for Chelsea.
Huh.
So, anybody else want to say some stupid shit in chat? Oh, of course they are, because they're in chat.
I didn't know you didn't rate Pulisic like that.
Well, if you want
It's
me to
not.
say,
That's not. That's
No,
not
no,
what.
no, no,
That's not what I'm saying.
It's how you call that psychiatric term.
So why don't you want him at Chelsea though?
Well,
I know what you mean. I think I know what you mean, Alex. I can't think of the term either.
Yeah.
Fuck.
right, there we go. I said something stupid in the chat. There we go. I get to join in. Good segue though, Jesters. What was the stuff you heard about Pulisic to Liverpool?
So
we can actually go back to football.
there was a clip.
Passive aggressive. Here we go.
From the football terrorist, Dean Jones was on, and he, of course, this is a contradiction from yesterday's stream that they did, where Ben Jacobs said the links aren't there for Pulisic to Liverpool. Well, Dean Jones says his contact, which is closed, says there actually is something to Pulisic going to Liverpool. There's actually a thing. It's not fake. It's not made up. There is actual links.
I don't know how much Liverpool expect to get him for, because it's still going to be around the probably 50 to 60 million mark.
Yeah.
So unless they're willing to pay that, I'd be very surprised if this goes any further than just talks.
They've got 100 mils worth of. They're spending 100 mil at the minute on a striker, so I don't wait until they've actually.
I can't
That's
see
not
a
a
window
done deal,
where
by the way.
I know, but like they are very interested.
The fact that they're even looking into that is ludicrous.
For one good season.
Yeah, I can't see a summer where they spend like 150, 160 million on two players. Like, it just seems
They
like
are
it
about
would
to
be.
pay that much for Nunes again, so it's surprising.
I think
Again,
it's like
there
80 plus
are
add-ons.
multiple teams in that have bid the same amount of money for Nunes.
He ain't worth it for one good season.
He's not.
I think the only team that has agreed personal terms out of those bidders have been Liverpool. But there is no done deal for Darwin Núñez. He is not signed with anybody. A pre-contract agreement, a contract agreement as of today, as of this moment.
Yeah, because transfer window is still closed.
Not until tomorrow.
But there's no pre-contract agreement signed either.
Okay.
I know, but the talks are just like pretty much.
Is he on free transfer?
No.
So how you can sign a pre-contract?
It's just personal terms. I mean,
Terms with the club. And
but
everything becomes official when the transfer window opens. Then
Lewis with a technical glitch.
Yeah, but why is he
But there's-
valued at 85 million though?
Just to annoy
You're-
Jack.
you're valued
When
as
you don't
what
have a
somebody will
buyout-
pay for you.
Yeah, it's if you don't have a buyout clause, we can put whatever number. we
I know,
want.
yeah, but it's just like why are teams going for like that?
Because
Why-
your
why-
value is what somebody will pay for you, and if they'll pay
Why
that,
is
that's
the
his
100
value.
pound? Why
To
is
me,
the
his
100
value is
pound-
60 million max.
Why is the £100 removes panelist? It's because somebody can will the pay £100. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not that deep.
I just don't understand it. He's had one good season in the Portuguese league.
Yeah.
and
At least
that's
he's not
enough for
coming here.
True.
That's all we can say. At least
Yeah,
we don't have to deal with a one year.
For me,
wonder that comes-
not the price is it's questionable. For me, it's more questionable. He is so different that the way Liverpool used to play.
Yeah.
You know what
Same
I'm
thing
saying?
with Holland going to City.
I
Yeah.
It's not the same.
I can't lie. I haven't seen enough of Nunez to make a comment.
Well,
said
nobody
he's
did.
at
He's
85
only-
million.
I've seen him play.
years.
I've only
I
just
saw
looked
him
at
play
stats,
recently.
and the stats don't look great, but is what it is.
I saw him play
No, not-
recently, and two MLS defenders pocketed him. MLS defenders,
Oh,
not
he did play
Premier League
against.
defenders.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
he played against,
I watched him a couple of
Didn't
times.
score
That's
one.
shit.
I just think he's such a different striker than Liverpool doesn't have that specific
don't-
number 9.
Right.
Nunez
They
is
don't.
just too many red flags for him.
He's the Uruguayan Martinelli.
Like, he's a striker, and Liverpool don't necessarily play with an actual striker. They have Mane playing as a striker, and I can see what Alex saying. Like, he doesn't. We haven't seen them play with like an out and out 9, really, which is pretty much what he is.
I love these people. Oh, Nunes is a beast. Really? How many times you watched him? Yeah,
had
that
one-
would be
even
0 because
two times.
the Portuguese league is a hard league to get on TV and get to find a stream somewhere.
Yeah, I don't
So,
watch our league.
Don't,
but I
don't,
know
don't
he had
everybody
one
be
good
saying,
season.
"Oh yeah, unless you're in Portugal, you ain't watching the Portuguese league." Stop it.
He had one good season. That don't warrant like 85 million.
Well, we bought Lukaku for that same shit.
Yeah, but
didn't we?
Lukaku was proven, more proven. He scored
I was saying,
120 goals in the Premier
What
League.
was he proven?
120 goals in the Premier League. He scored a
I was
bunch of
gonna
goals
say
in Serie A.
Scored goals.
He's
every
more
club.
proven than that guy.
Scored goals against every freaking championship team.
No, he scored 6 against Man City in the Premier League.
Okay.
Wow.
We don't need to walk down that history. But
6 or
again,
7 up.
Pulisic to Liverpool is a thing. I don't know if anything will come out of it. I don't know how far it goes, but it is not just made up out of the
But
ether.
I thought we want our club to run like Liverpool and Manchester City.
Well, that's what they are going to be run like.
Hopefully.
There's so much
who've been
shade
winning
on this stream. I can't be bothered.
So
Are we not gonna talk about Petr Cech saying he's
Yeah, I was
forward to
literally just
Lukaku
about
next
to
year?
go into that.
Peter,
Petr
check
Cech on
what, Josh? What did he say?
He said he's
Yeah,
looking forward
I'm
to
saying it. I've got-
watching Lukaku next season.
I've got the quotes.
Peter
Petr
Cech?
Cech on
Yeah,
Lukaku.
Oh, speaking
Yeah,
of which,
Cech.
Peter
Cech.
Cech.
can I just say, because I
leaving?
No, he's not. I'll
he's
read the quote. Let me
he signed for Inter as our new DOF.
oh, that's true.
Right, let me read the quotes. Check on Lukaku saying, I personally believe he will have a great season because last season we saw how strong he can be at the beginning when he came. Unfortunately, the long-term injury he sustained in the game against Villa slowed everything down. Then he had COVID as well. We could, towards the end of the season, see he was fit and ready to go again and how strong he is. He had a particular season as a team around Christmas with COVID issues. He was one of the players affected too. I have full confidence that he will bounce back and he will have a strong season. And I don't know if he's saying it to be objective or anything. Like, even those words, I think it's way too late to even try and talk about a future for Lukaku at Chelsea. But
it's negotiating.
does it sound like he could be saying, or is it that sort of case too where he's negotiating?
Yes, because somebody has to be an adult in the room.
I'm lagging. So
again, somebody has to be the adult in the room and at least give Lukaku a pathway back in case he has to stay.
No.
Again, it is about business. He's talking business
no, I'm sorry.
here.
If we don't get rid of him, then make him rot in the reserves. Fucking.
Yeah, no,
it's not going to happen. Really, be realistic. That shit ain't going to happen.
Look,
okay?
why not? Why not?
I was going to say, Tuchel did it with
Tuchel
did it with Rabiot after he refused to sign a contract. He's done it with other players before.
The only reason why it might not be realistic is because he's the highest paid Chelsea player in history. Yeah. So there would have to be something done with his wages.
So did Ozil.
Ozil was a different situation for Arsenal.
I don't care.
Ozil was because they were protecting their image after everything with the Muslim
be his
situation
biggest fan.
in China.
Make Poku be his biggest fan. Let Poku watch him.
Like, for me, he's never gonna come out and say like, this guy's got to fuck off. Like, he was terrible this year. Like, you'll never hear Petr Cech say that.
It's a horrible negotiating place to come out and go, yeah, we think we're ready for him to leave and everything else. You don't do that because then you lose negotiating position.
Most delusional
it's not realistic, ever. Johnny. That's what I'm saying.
If you say, yeah, we're looking forward to him having a great year, you strengthen your negotiating position because you're willing to keep him.
They got brilliant.
It's all negotiating through the media. Y'all will figure it out one day. That's the way things run.
On a side note, looks like you can't fix stupid. Anyway, carry on, Justin.
Fuck you now. Lukaku stands asking him to rot in the reserves. Where's the big bollocks now? Yeah, imagine being a Lukaku stan. I could.
Yeah, he deleted himself. But look, it's.
Don't put Jester running the stream. He'll deleted me.
No, I don't. I don't have control. I would never delete you, man.
And Lewis, are you really a stan just because you? Are you really a stan just because you wanted him to do well? I think that's just should be like a
Chelsea stan.
Josh, that's why I said that, because that's literally how me and Lewis were. We just wanted him to do well, and that makes us a stan apparently.
To me, it was just
like
he's
if you
our
wanted
best and in spite of how shit everyone else has been, how shit he's been, he's still been our top goal scorer. But I can't even be asked to stand up
to this point right here. It looks like we might be doing. There's another person that's been thrown into the mix from Inter.
Yeah, Lukaku mudded me, but we move. Here's cool.
Everybody gets mudded anyway, so.
Right.
Oh fuck!
So
everybody.
Did anybody hear the new name that's been linked to go from Inter to us? Dumfries.
Dumfries?
No, thank you.
He's
I did watch him in Euros. He was good there. So.
He's a very good player, but we don't need him. Like, if you're going to do a swap deal, go and do the swap deal like Skriniar or Bastoni, who we actually need.
We don't need a backup right wing back.
Well, no,
I just think the number one aim is just get a goal scorer in there because, like, right now we're fucked in that remark.
No, the thing is, like, we do need a
player
backup
to go in.
Yeah,
we do need a backup right wing back, but the thing is the other players offered are more beneficial to us. Like Skriniar is more beneficial to us because he's a starting centre back. Same with Bastoni, they start for us. Whereas us swapping him for we might as well just go, like someone's mentioned it, just do a swap deal with Barca for like Alonso or Aspi for Dest. There you go. There you got your backup right wing back, and you've got rid of Deadwood.
That's also a possibility, by the way. That's still on the table. All I'm saying is it's a position of need, and if it's the only way we can get him to enter and get him out of the club, I'm okay with it because it is a position that we do need to fill. But he's a better right back than right wing back, by the way. Just so you know, he's a better right back.
Our backup right wing back next year is going to be Dujon Sterling. You could just tell it's going to happen.
Well, he won't. He's like playing Aaron Wan-Bissaka at that position. So
I just got my results from MRI this morning. Fuck, I'm gonna have to have surgeries.
Damn, dude. Again?
Again, yeah.
You're falling apart. Your warranty's expired.
I know, Josh. I need to.
Believe me, I know that. I know that. Like,
the reason I went because of my shoulder. All of a sudden, they found that my biceps had the muscle separation.
Who's Death? That's the Barca player.
The right wing back at Barca. All I'm going to say is I'll let Alex finish because he's actually talking about something.
Yeah.
And
it turns out my rotation cuff is actually normal. That pain I had. They found 2 tears in my biceps. They found 2 what's the name? The balls, liquid of balls. How you call it? Cysts. Formed it under when you rip a muscle, the liquid gets into the. So we found those 2. And my another joint is completely separated.
And what about your rotator cuff? Is that intact?
It's fine. He's fine.
Oh, you're lucky because they wanted to replace my shoulder, and I was like, hell no, you ain't replacing my shoulder.
Yeah, it says that it's 90% fix. You know that when you rip something,
and I tore this bicep.
No.
Right
I'm talking about scar tissue. 90% is non-flexible, so that's why my. Anyway, I'm getting old. Boxing is not a good sport to tell people. By the way. Anyway, move on.
As I was going to say though, to the
Johnny
clown in the comments, you're the last person who should be talking about dick riding. And instead of typing things in the comments, why don't you jump on the stream like a big man and saying instead of being a little bitch in the comments and jumping off of the stream every time I jump on it with you.
I told you this is a violent stream. Just retitle this a violent stream.
I can't believe the guy put the mount name beside the brony man. Too many clowns.
Bro, you gave me hella minerals on yesterday's stream, man. Don't worry, I got enough for a month, my dude.
Pussy ass.
Well, I already know I'm not being directed, so big up yourself, Johnny. Anyways, Naval Nation says, if I'm being real, I would never do business with Inter again. We was like an insurance policy until Inter's debt is clear. Why do you think he wants to go? We were the ones that spent 100 million on him, so like
they're still in debt, by the way. They're a huge debt.
Yeah, it is what it is, bro. Like we can't blame Inter that we were the ones that wanted to pay 100
million. Who's the owner, by the way?
He's Chinese.
Yeah, he owned a Chinese club as well that went bankrupt.
Yeah, and he owes a crap ton of profit because if you're Chinese and you're in a communist country, the money you make, a bunch of it has to get kicked upstairs, and he wasn't making those payments because he was broke.
Yeah. Well, maybe he'll just sell it and make Inter great again.
I thought
maybe he will sell it and make Inter great again.
Well, that's who broke him. So AC Milan got sold. They just went from one American owner to the next. That's why Pulisic's been linked down there. possibly, Rafael Leao coming the other way.
I'll take that.
Ooh,
I already said
don't,
I'd
don't
be
gas
very
me. Don't gas
surprised
me.
if
Don't gas me.
Pulisic leaves with
Yeah.
everything that's happened with the new American owners and the US tour in the summer as well. I don't see him leaving this summer at the very least.
I have not seen any advertising with his face on it.
Do you guys think
I thought
Lukaku
the
leaves?
whole, I thought one of the whole main aims of it was to showcase Pulisic.
Yeah,
Do you guys think Lukaku will leave?
he's on the ads for the
That's what we
football,
heard.
the Florida Cup series.
Do you guys think Lukaku will leave?
Yes.
Probably,
I
yeah.
don't.
I'd say at this
I
point.
think
don't.
he's.
I think
I
he's gonna
think. I
stay.
think he's.
Not unless another striker comes in.
No. I think he'll. I think he will force it. I think he will force the move.
He's trying to, but like Chelsea,
yeah.
The source is saying Chelsea won't let him go unless they have a suitable replacement coming in.
Well,
Like Chelsea
what do you expect him to
FC.
say? What do
That's
you expect
the
Chelsea to say in those kind of situations?
that's a warning.
Well,
for you.
they could just say they're going to sell him outright and focus on Havertz and
No,
Broja.
they will never. That means that they will have to up the value is going to go down. They have to appear that it's not irrelevant. You know what I'm saying?
That's fair enough, but I still agree with that personally because I think we need to get a striker in this situation. If
I think we
Lukaku's
already
going
have a
to
striker. I'll take Broja.
Colwell is
Yeah,
the
I think
future.
There's
more.
Broja's all right, but Broja will need some time to adapt.
I was
There
going to
is
say,
more-
there's
I want
more
Lukaku
likely
to
that
stay for another
academy players
season. I
get
want Lukaku
sold
to stay for another
to
season.
come in the team
Broja's
this
not
summer.
ready to start for us.
Broja's not going to.
Say that again, just as my thing lagged.
Okay, it's more likely that the academy players that y'all like to hype up, like Colwell, Broja, get sold in the summertime than to actually
yeah.
make the Chelsea team.
Inshallah. Let's
Probably.
just. I'm not Muslim, but inshallah, bro.
I wouldn't mind them getting sold. It's like Broja
I
for
don't
just-
mind.
just
Get
let
me
you
a
know.
goal scorer into this team because I'm not going into another season relying on these frauds. Like I already know we're not looking to go for a title race, but I don't want to be fucking frustrated all season. If you can get us I want to see a goal scorer first and foremost. We already
No, I
got
need
a defender coming in.
And-
They already
and-
said the marquee signing
the-
isn't likely to be a centre back either. So
No, the-
I want to see
Trust
the forward.
In the attack, the first thing we need in the attack is not a goal scorer, it's a creator. I need
Yeah,
someone who's
yeah,
actually
exactly. That's why Dembele. That's
We're
why
getting
I'm
Dembele.
excited for Dembele.
Yeah.
That's
I
done.
know, but like think about it like this: we've got Dembele. Havertz is better in a 10, so why don't you push him a bit further back, and then you have someone else as the main striker.
You guys have high aspiration. I just wanna watch counterattacks again. That's what I
I was
want.
going to say, I just want to watch someone who I know is going to either beat a man on a dribble or is going to put in an A1 level chance. Like if our attackers miss, I'm expecting that. I just need to at least see more chances created.
Well,
and
all I'm
Dembele
hearing
do
is that we put Kai out of position, so drop Kai deeper into the 10 and get a striker. He's
Who
meant to
said
be
we put
creative.
Kai out of position?
Everyone's saying he's not a number 9 and that he's a 10.
Says who?
He's not a
I've
number
heard
9.
so
He's a
many
number 10.
sources
Where does he
saying
play
it.
for Germany, by the way?
So
I was gonna say at this point
He plays the
at this
false
point,
9. No.
he has played as a 9 for Germany. He played as a 9 for Leverkusen. He's played at 9 enough times for us. We need
Why
to.
is
That's
everyone
where his
saying he's a
position
10 that we're playing out of position?
Is it
because
good
they
enough
don't
for
want
being a
to.
number 9?
Those are the people that just don't want to admit that he's been shit for us so far. Apart from that one
Well,
Champions
that's
League
the thing
final
to
goal.
me. He's either been shit or he's a number 10.
I disagree. He outscored Mount this season. So
I don't care, bro. I'll be real.
That
By
is-
one
that
goal.
is not the bar.
I was gonna say that's not the bar.
that's the bar for you guys, for Johnny to call him more class. So,
He
you know.
plays strike.
I'm not Johnny, bro. I'm
doesn't play
level-headed.
strike.
For the most part. Right.
I don't know. I want to sell all the attackers. If it was up to me,
Okay, so
all
if
those
the
attackers
comments
be
are
sold.
saying he's not a 10, then accept he's been poor at a 9 and it's not an agenda. So it's one or the
Yeah.
other.
Yeah, he's been.
Yeah.
Naval Nation also says I'd take Broja, to be honest, give him a chance in preseason, go
Yeah.
from there. Wouldn't mind, but you gotta be patient with him too,
Yeah.
because
I was
he
gonna say-
hasn't played the same system as we do, where you have to deal with low blocks half the time throughout the season.
Also-
so he'll need some time to adapt. You can't put too much responsibility
He hasn't
on
even
him.
Also,
Stop
like,
saying,
he was-
stop saying
6
stuff
goals
like
in
we
Champions
played with low blocks. We didn't play against the low blocks.
Yeah, we have.
Yes, we have.
for the
Yeah,
most
we
part.
have played many times.
Gentlemen, I
talking
gotta, I
Nope.
gotta go. It's time for work.
See you, Jester.
Just
Thank
Sorry
you.
for
understand
arguing with you.
to the
Use
last
protection,
point
Justin.
here that we let
Johnny, I hope so,
We
bro.
let-
You already know that.
hold on, we let Musiala go and kept Callum Hudson-Odoi. Just understand that.
Is it really?
I love that you had to sprinkle a bit of Cho slander just before. There you
go.
Yeah, my guy.
No,
Enjoy your day, bro.
Is Kai Havertz watching us when we say he had a bad season?
But Lewis, he's not wrong. Cho has more haircuts than goals for Chelsea.
First of all,
that is not a lie. That's a true, bro.
What's up with Broja? Broja is not going to be a starter for Chelsea. Havertz will be.
If we don't get a striker.
Can I just highlight as well?
We don't
By
need
the way,
a striker.
just to highlight as well how poor
we need
Kai
defenders
Havertz
and
has
midfielders.
Yeah,
just
and
to highlight how poor Kai Havertz has been. By the way, he only has 4 more goals in all comps than Broja and has played 1,400 extra minutes. And as well, to put that into a bit more perspective, Broja didn't score in 12 league games. Like,
I don't give a fuck.
No, I'm just saying that, like, it just shows that Kai Havertz hasn't been good. Like, if with Kai, like, he just hasn't been good. Broja, I still think needs a little bit of time, and I want to see him get more game time next season. I want to see him bedded in. But if we're going into next season and Kai Havertz is our number 9, then we're in some trouble. We're in trouble.
But Scott, I'll have you know that playing from Southampton is different from playing for Chelsea, bro.
Yeah,
we gotta buy a defender.
If anything, he's getting worse. He should be getting worse chances for Southampton. Because surely you'd think you're playing for the better club, the chance creation.
No, but the teams, whenever they play against Southampton, they're open against them. Against Chelsea, they're not open, so he's not going to have as much time.
That's correct.
I'm not saying Broja's going to be the answer straight away. I think obviously he's got some stuff to work on. For example, as I mentioned, didn't score in 12 games. Like he didn't not even score. He didn't contribute anything in 12 games. He also his link up play needs a bit of work. But saying that, he's what 19. 20, 18, something like that.
20, 21?
Like,
it might be 20, actually.
And this is a guy who's played, what, I think it's 2 years of professional football. So, like...
Yeah, how about Mane go from Southampton to Liverpool? How dare he?
Yeah, but he was pulling way bigger.
Yeah, but he was pulling bigger numbers when he was playing for Southampton already, man.
And I knew how good he was. Like
Johnny, I could easily say the same thing for like fucking Tomori against Wolves. No one player in the league scoring that sort of goal.
All right, I officially
consistency. I've said the same thing, bro. All of these attackers, if they showed regular consistency through a season, there'd be no debate. But you don't see the consistency, which is the main issue. Also, Johnny, if you want to hop on, man, I will throw you the link easily. Bro.
All right. Since Johnny rates Kai Havertz, I'm gonna stop rating him because obviously there's something wrong with him. You know, if Johnny rates him.
It's bye Kai Havertz for you, huh?
That's it, man. No more. Kai
Hey,
Havertz,
like I'll back anyone who's consistent. I've just said to say I don't back any of these attackers.
So basically, you won't back any of the attackers then.
I have cussed out these attackers all year. All year I've been.
You didn't cuss him out when he missed against Aston Villa.
I said Mount was the best of a bad bunch, and it's still a bad bunch.
If he wasn't taking corners, his assist will be cut by more than half.
No, his corners need to improve.
Oh,
like
yeah,
they are
like
massively inconsistent.
Half of his
saying anyone can agree
more than half of his assists come from corner.
Do I still back Lukaku? So this is the one thing I don't get. People say that because I mentioned that Lukaku's our top goal scorer, they think I'm backing him. No, it is a fucking embarrassment that a guy who doesn't fit this team and has been mentally checked out since January is still our top goal scorer. That's what I keep saying because it's a joke that he's still up there. That's not me backing him. I ain't backing him anymore. That's what's even bringing him up in other attacking debates. I don't want to bring him up because then it sounds like I'm backing him. But you guys
people allowed to change their minds on the players. What the fuck is like?
Of course,
it's like what is wrong with? Is that an irreversible thing or something?
With me, it takes ages for me to change my mind on a player because I don't want to be a flip-flop. When I change my mind on a player, I'm sticking with that mindset regardless.
Lewis, I have a question.
Now, Lukaku's a rat to me. I'm done with it. I'm not going back to that sort of situation. I want him gone. I want him out of the club.
Exactly.
The same thing with it comes with Havertz. If Havertz shows consistency over a period of 2 to 3, 4 months, I will say that I can actually trust this guy, and I'm not going to flip-flop from that opinion too. But I need to see it from a long-term basis of consistency until I get to that position.
Exactly, just like you did it with Jorginho.
Yeah, no, you've been consistent with your Jorginho opinion. So, like, we don't agree, but at least you're consistent with your takes.
Wait,
so
Lewis,
I've got no issue with it. Any disagreement is a disagreement.
Lewis,
I
well,
gotta add somebody from chat. Go ahead, Kai. I'll add somebody from chat.
Lewis, who are you taking, Bernardo Silva or Mason Mount? And no, don't run away from it. Don't use the PR, bro.
Well, Bernardo
Silva or Mason Mount.
Yeah, and don't run away from it. Don't give me like a PR
You know
speech.
the answer, bro. It's Bernardo Silva.
Say it then. Oh my days.
Silva.
Say it then. Say it then.
Bernardo Silva. Like
There
I
you
know
go,
Johnny
man.
said Mason Mount. That's his opinion, but like, bruv, like, I'll pick Bernardo Silva.
His opinion is wrong, man.
Bro.
Yeah, but sorry, you're saying that from your head, Lewis. He's saying that from his ballsack.
Best of a bad bunch,
I will
bro.
address
like,
your comment, Mayo Atkinson, in a minute.
In a bad team of low consistency. Go on, Alex. What do you want to?
A hobbit among midgets. A hobbit among midgets. That's a beautiful saying.
Mayo Atkinson asked about Munster.
This one.
Alex, you don't allow Munster to change his mind about Jorginho. I did that. I'm trolling him about Jorginho. But what he said before to me about the setup of defense, I don't want to hear from that guy ever about the defensive players. Because the guy, what he told me, and he says that he played as center back, I will cook him every time. Because he have no fucking idea. That's why I was not backing on Munster. Munster passed it when... Look, Munster is a great guy and everything. And I don't judge him based on his opinion on Jorginho. That's not what it is. There's the things that he's talking about when he set up the defense. That's why I'm disagreeing with him. And he's saying that he used to play as center back. And
when he was 11, though. When he was 11, he was used to play as a center back, he said.
It doesn't
he was
matter.
A young guy, man. Yeah, it doesn't.
If he was good at centre back, wouldn't he have stayed at centre back?
That's
I'm just saying.
That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. I asked him. I asked him. Yeah. That Munster. Munster got a lot of things to answer but I respect him in the things, but some things I have a big questions for the guy. That's all.
Right, Naval Nation says he takes corners like Ronaldo. He takes corners like Ronaldo takes free kicks. And Mason needs to learn how to lift the ball. His worst attribute. The corners are definitely inconsistent. I
don't agree with. I think his corners are good, man. That's why he gets most of his assists.
No, but that's the thing. His corners are better than William, but William's bar was literally on the ground. Like, I think Mount still needs to improve his consistency from there because there's a lot of times where he doesn't find the right area.
No one in our team can take
corners. I don't know why we don't give Reece James a try. He can cross.
Oh my days! It's W, man. Oh my days! I'm gonna unmute, man.
What do you mean, Chris? Reece James in what position?
No, for corners. I don't know why I don't see Reece James take corners because I know he can cross.
Because Reece James is better person that stay outside the box and can shoot from outside the box.
Yeah, like I seen Alonso take. I don't understand why Alonso takes. I put him in the middle of the box because he's taller.
Well, I didn't understand why Didier Drogba takes corners sometimes. Because he's a monster from in the air, but
yeah, he is.
For some reason, or Harry Kane, as a matter of fact, he's still taking the corners, but
no, he's not. Son takes them.
No, when he's for England, I saw him take free kicks and corners.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Why. Don't pay attention. His sperm count is low today or something.
You're literally swinging left and right, you are.
Alex is still mad at the old lady blocking the road, you know? Still having all that.
Yeah, she freaking drove me nuts, man. Supposed to be home a long time ago.
Fair enough. I hear that.
Who?
Any other transfer news from today?
Privilege. I didn't call you pedo, but I don't think you're privileged, man. Shut the fuck up.
I don't think he was talking about you.
I know he wasn't. I know he wasn't. But who the fuck he is? That thinks that the king of the what?
I think we all had the privilege.
Let's move on to it.
We all had the privilege of you dying on stream last night, Johnny. Thank you very much for that. We appreciate that.
Yeah,
it's all good.
And I made
remember when Japanese people would remember when samurais fought that way all the way they can die is on their own sword. There's no how you say it. There's no manhood in that man. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's something happened in the early age.
Right. So So with that in mind,
I've been
what's
getting-
everyone's thoughts on Zinchenko
No, hold on. I've been getting
potentially
told,
joining?
I never knew minimum wage is a privilege, you know, but this is what it is, man.
I've been getting told recently that Harvey Vale's going to join the preseason squad. So yeah, I'm happy about that.
I bet you are happy
You
about
haven't
that.
been told
shit,
shit,
man.
Who asked about Harvey Vale?
You heard
haven't
anything
been told
about
shit,
Levi
man.
Colwell?
Yeah, well, Levi Cole, I've heard he's on a holiday. Like he was supposed to be in the under 21.
What is this?
Look how excited he is. He already got new goggles. Man.
What do you mean you've heard he's on holiday? What is this?
What
No,
holiday?
hold on.
Where is he?
Can I finish? Because he
Go on,
was
sorry.
he was supposed
Sorry,
to be in the England under 21 camp, but he decided he needs a break. So that's good on him. He's ready for preseason, isn't it? So yeah.
What was first of all, spell Zinchenko name right? Chelsea FC hub. Zivchenko. His name is Zinchenko. What kind of emotional baggage?
He's talking
Are you
about
talking
the
about the
Ukraine.
war?
Yep. Which I don't really understand. We don't need to bring that one up into it.
Yeah,
It's not going to be a factor.
I
in the
actually I
negotiations
like
or anything.
Zinchenko, but I like him in the midfield. I don't want him. in the
He
left
cries too
Yeah,
much.
no,
Doesn't have the
I think he'd be a
minimum. I don't want him at
versatile
Chelsea,
option for
bro.
us. Can play
No,
play
I'm
on
not
the wing.
saying.
Can play
Like,
wing back, left back, midfield.
why we always going for starting 11? Why not have a quality squad?
Yeah.
Because we don't have quality 11. That's why. We need to build the 11 first, man.
Yeah.
No. We need to build the squad. Just don't listen.
Oh, fellas behind the monitor. You
he's not
behind the
done.
monitor
Yeah.
too, you twat.
And an Abby of someone else too, man. And an Abby for Simpson, man.
We're gonna meet sometimes. I promise. I promise you.
Back to the thing. We need to build a squad to have a good first 11. That's the whole point, man. And most big teams don't have a settled first 11. They have like a settled 6 or 7 players anyway. So it's not like we have a settled first 11. People might think what our best first 11 is, but we never have a settled first 11 due to rotation, games, and injuries. So we should build the squad. Our squad is rubbish at the moment. It lacks creativity.
Yeah, I thought the squad was pretty good until I saw the season.
Yeah. I mean, Chris, you still think Espelcueta is a good player, bro. So,
He is a good player. Don't
your
even...
vision isn't the best, man.
I'm following you.
I wouldn't be upset if he stays for another year, but
I wouldn't be upset either.
you're right. You're always at the ground. You're gonna be underground. So.
Don't say that on stream, bro. That's a threat. He's gonna get Lewis cancelled, man.
He means the train system.
Train system, yeah.
He means the train
Subway.
System. Subway, yeah.
Yeah, like you say squad, but like we should like obviously focus on 11, the first 11, and whoever's like on the first 11 now goes onto the bench or whatever, like some of them players.
But Chris, first 11.
Yeah, the ground.
But
G.
first.
What?
That's a good one.
No. I see him at the ground regularly. I ain't even trying to take the piss, bro.
Saying. What I'm saying, Chris, the first 11 are actually expensive.
Yeah.
So, first 11, we just think about it. First 11, we already have to buy center backs, right?
Yeah, Kunde's like 50-ish million.
Okay, what about the second one?
Second centre back. I don't even know who that is. It could be Delit. It could be Koulibaly.
So, what do you expect us to pay for the second one?
Delit would be like another 50 million probably, right? Koulibaly is like 40.
Gonna be 80, and it's gonna be
80.
Don't give him. Don't.
Oh, sorry.
Don't give him. Don't give him help. Don't give him help.
Sorry. I apologize.
I have no idea what the price value of Delit actually. Koulibaly is like 40 million, whatever.
Don't give.
Gabriel Jesus is worth 40 million. Sterling's 50-60 million. Bazuma's around 30 million.
Oh, hold on. It's it. We only have 200.
Yeah, but we're going to sell players. What's up in Lukaku?
Yeah, we're going to sell some players, man.
You just spent the budget.
Yeah, well, we're going to sell players. What's up in Timo leaves and Lukaku goes?
Exactly. You can't think Timo's leaving. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I think Timo might leave. And I'm fine with that.
Timo and Lukaku are leaving.
I'm fine with Lukaku. No, I said...
Nah, Lukaku's staying. I have a feeling Lukaku's going to
Off the whole attack and let's start again. Get however much we can and just revamp.
Just leave them at the bus station and come back.
I think Timo might leave though.
Just look at us arguing about the 11. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're not in the same page to get 11 that we want. What about the managers and all that? You know what I'm saying? Like the real people that make a decision. Are they always on the same page? I don't think we're always on the same page. Maybe the Tuchel that actually does it have like if the rumors are right, and Tuchel has the old. Huh?
Oh no! So you finish your point. Finish your point.
Yeah, I'm saying like what if the rumors are true and Thomas Tuchel have all the pool in the next summer. I'm excited for that. You see what I'm saying? I'm excited to see what he can build because.
But it's not. But it's funny, isn't it? Every club's now got 200 million to spend this summer.
Exactly.
You know?
That's a good question because guess
But
what?
we're a special club. We're a special club.
No. That's we are special. Not as special as some clubs.
Every big club has got 200 million apparently to spend this summer.
Right, put a shirt on, man. Fucking hell.
Look. We're gonna be in the same. Do you think United is gonna be in the market this summer?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. What about Newcastle?
Newcastle, yeah. Arsenal.
What about
Spurs?
City already getting rid of players?
So one or two more after Haaland.
Liverpool
as well. We're being for
exactly.
Midfield, I think.
So what's his name? Is Arsenal?
Yeah, Spurs. Yeah.
Spurs already signed 2 players, man.
It doesn't matter, man. But they could be going for the same targets as we are.
So Newcastle. What West Ham do? West Ham,
exactly.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is,
No, West Ham, bro, come on.
It's gonna take a time. If we only rebuild defense this summer, are you okay going in this season?
No,
just
we
rebuild
need
2-3 signings in the back.
If we get Dembele on a free and Bazuma and 2 defenders, I'm okay with it. But like, I don't expect to win a Premier League still.
If it is multiple defenders, maybe another midfielder and Dembele, right now I immediately say no title race. Right? I don't think we're in a title race.
We're not in a title race anyway.
Somebody explain me
next season we're not in a title race. It's about closing
Chelsea FC Hub comment. I don't understand what he meant.
I don't know what I mean.
I don't disagree. You know, I want to see
I don't know what Arsenal is either. It's just a landfill site in North London.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
This exists. Okay. Yeah, in fact, the whole North London is just like that.
I don't know what's gonna happen next. I want to see where after the window. After the window, I'll see where we are. You know?
No, he's got more pixels.
3 pixel.
Yeah.
No, that's
Prime, you're on mute, bro.
That's his teeth. That's not more pixels.
Switch your mic on.
Yeah, like.
Switch your mic on.
That's a Grand Canyon between these teeth.
He's talking.
I'm muted on purpose.
What?
Prime.
You come here.
Wait. Can I ask Prime? Prime, can you change your wallpaper? You look like you're a hostage, man.
Look at that pretty smile. Look at
that smile, man. Brighten my day, man.
Alex, let me out of prison, man.
Man's streaming from a jail cell, bro.
A prison. You sound like you're in a prison. The echo.
I know he sounds like he's doing a ransom video, man.
No. You should put DT in it, man. You should put DT in it.
Right. That is not right. Now we're all locked up, bro. Free us up.
Yeah, put DT with Mendy behind him.
Wait, Prime, why did you get locked up, man? Did you say something stupid?
No, he just talked.
Fatter, are you going to tell him how to get out of it?
If you want to get out of here, it's not that hard, isn't it?
You take it from a pro.
Yeah, like you're a bulldozer.
Fatter's a multiple offender. That's the reason.
No, it's just like if you're in a prison, just bulldoze the door, isn't it? Simple as that.
You say push door to open?
Yeah, just bulldoze. Bulldoze it. Just that.
When you put Fatter in prison,
that's butt, man.
It's not that hard.
Why are you touching the AC, man?
I'm locked up, bro.
Yeah, just push the door open. Easy peasy.
By the way, Tsalkovsky is on verge to join Everton.
Everton, yeah. Lampard's got his dreams.
Lampard is fulfilling his dreams at Everton, man. He's fulfilling his dreams.
Look at Prime.
No, man, he still didn't get his Aubameyang signing. Maybe he's going Everton. You wanted Aubameyang, Ziyech, Tarkowski, me, and Declan Rice.
Yeah, man.
Didn't he want
Frankie Lampard, Prime. Frankie Lampard.
Did he
Come on,
want Lewis
Brian,
Dunk?
say something about Frank Lampard, man.
Yeah, that was it. Lewis Dunk and Ben Tarkowski.
Who remember the days, being linked to Louis Tarkowski and Leicester fans screaming, "Can we play you every week?" The good old times.
Nah, Brian, we're not doing that, man. What is that, man?
At least we were liked, though, right, Kai? We were liked by everyone.
We were like.
Everyone loved Chelsea then.
Yeah, everyone loved Chelsea back then, man. We loved it.
Brian says Mount Everton next now.
Prime, respect Frank Lampard.
Dreams. Oh my days.
That'd be brilliant.
That would be horrific.
Hey,
Money makes deserves better than fucking.
To be fair, it's easy. It's easier for Johnny, man. All you have to do is change the badge, same color,
Mason Toffee Mount.
You're mute, Prime. Speak, bro.
He's not speaking. That's why he's muted.
He's eating.
Bro, what are you doing, bro?
I don't know.
They're having a stare down.
Bro, is it me or does it really his wallpaper? It looks like he's doing a hostage video, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's
The wallpaper. Oh my days, man.
It's not. It's a green screen.
Fine. Blink once if you're okay, and twice if you're not. Let's do that. Yeah.
Blink twice if you're not in the vice.
I mean, we won't help you, but still, man.
No, it's multiple blinks, man. What is this?
Stop blinking now.
Daniel, we're just joking about man. I mean,
up the toffees. Up the toffees, Daniel. Up the toffees.
Why is Daniel so triggered by Mount when Chalobah was his player?
What if Everton make a bid for Mason Mount?
I can't lie. I tell Everton to fuck off still.
What's happened to 100 million, Lewis?
Hey, if
if it's 100 million, say less. All right, cool.
Frank will not say a word if Everton made a top 10 next season.
And if it's 100 million, you can throw another attacker in there too, just to sweeten the deal.
You said
maybe
it
top 10.
I don't want any of the attackers, bro. Not even the kickman.
But I know what you're doing.
Send them one of ours. Send them one of ours.
Wait, you think Frank Lampard's going to get relegated? You know what? That's the first choice.
No, I don't. I think he's going to get fired before they even get relegated.
Yeah, they're second before that happens.
He's not going to help them get relegated because he would have already been fired.
That's cap, Daniel. That's cap. Daniel, that's cap.
Daniel, that's cap. You didn't say Kovacic. You didn't. But the last time I called you out on it, you said it was Reece James. So don't lie. We all know you said Chalobah was your player of the season. There's video evidence. I have a clip up. Don't do that.
Yeah, Lewis, are you excited about signing Tielemans and Jesus?
Nah, I don't want Arsenal to get them personally. I want them to re-sign Willian again. I think that.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. If we actually get Jesus, like when Arsenal were making like 3 videos on him on FTV, that would be amazing.
That would be sick. Still,
that would be amazing.
Yeah,
man.
that's the only move I want to see Arsenal make. Bring this fucking OG back.
Good God,
what a great
Is he somewhere
time.
in Brazil? Playing somewhere in Brazil now?
I don't even want him at Corinthians.
Oh
yeah,
wow!
To come back.
I take him back right now.
Excuse me.
You
take him back or from the back?
What?
Bring me back in.
From the back.
Our attack is dead anyways. So
you want?
So let's add Willian to it. Let's make it even worse.
Yeah, make it The Walking Dead. Is that what we're doing?
Hey, I mean,
I hate our attack enough without putting that fucking dickhead back in a Chelsea shirt.
And
listen, I'd rather play Willian over Werner.
Werner's better than him.
Okay.
Trash be garbage.
Yeah, last season when Werner played the full season, 12 goals, 15 assists.
It's not even trash be garbage.
Willian can't pull those numbers.
It's dog shit versus dog shit. It's not.
You know what?
It's just older dog shit versus dog shit.
Yeah, but
Which one stinks worse?
Whatever you want to call it, dog shit, he's still better than Willian.
Fucking hell.
Chris.
William back. Do you want our club to succeed?
Chris, a wise man.
I want Gabriel.
Hold on.
Gabriel Jesus. Even
a wise man once said, "A hobbit among midgets, bro." Doesn't mean anything, man. Doesn't mean nothing.
Oh, hold on. It's a mid-off.
It's not even that. It's lower than a mid-off. What's lower than a mid-off? A low-off.
Shit off. I don't know.
A shit off.
Stink off. I don't know. Just something depressing.
Speaking of a mid-off, Fator, are you still going to the fight?
Let's steer away.
It's a football stream, bro. It's a football stream, Brian.
Why are you asking that question? You know that's a private conversation, right?
Basically, you know it's a yes. You know it's a yes.
Hold on, Fator. Don't act like I'm doing something wrong when when you're on Twitter, you at me and Bundas and stuff. Don't do that.
Fator, how many times have you watched the press conference?
And how many times in slow motion? Just so you know.
Endo, Mark Schwartzer's a 2-time Premier League winner too. So,
no, he's not. No, he's not.
Yeah, he is.
With who?
Chelsea and Leicester.
Yeah,
he is.
Ah, that doesn't count.
Why?
It does.
Why? It does. He's got medals.
No,
Let him have his medals and
he wasn't. Was he back up at Leicester that season?
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
also speaking of Chelsea, does anyone miss Oscar?
I do. Yeah.
I wouldn't take him back.
No,
not currently now. I mean, when he was at the club, does anyone miss him?
He was a great player, but
he lived after that Juventus goal. He lived after that.
He was a great talent.
Better than what
He was a great player.
Let's agree to disagree, Brian.
We couldn't refuse 16 million back then. 16 million back then was crazy.
Everything.
Let's get Loic Remy back. He's better than what we have now.
Everything Chelsea fans praise Mason Mount about.
Let's get Morata back. He's better than what we have now.
Yeah, let's bring back Christensen back. He's better than Chalobah.
Morata in the middle, Werner on the left. Good.
You're spitting, bruv.
Christensen is off, man. He's eating tapas in Spain, bro. Leave him alone, man. Let him enjoy his life, man. Every time Lewis mentioned Christensen, his earring, let him go.
Where's he going to Spain?
I'm the glue. You're the glue. You weren't gluing when we had Frank. Oh, okay.
I thought that was Lampard's fault. Mr. Fuck Lampard.
But he's meant to be the elite top tier centre back.
Yeah, but bro, come on.
Come on, man. Respect the country, bro. We put work into this.
Wait, hold on. Who do you have in there? Welsh players.
Oh my days. Lewis have a lot of time on his hand. Jesus Christ, bro.
Wait, why
Come on, man. 2021 was a good year for the AC High.
Lewis, you have Welsh players, Fulham players, a Man United forward who's in prison. You have Burnley. Have some shame.
Yeah, AC Penitentiary, bruv. We're real out here. Man,
Wait, Lewis, was this picture taken on the break? Why is DT not there, bro?
I couldn't get a DT PNG, but
that's funny. And then he's asking why is his computer is lagging.
Yeah.
You know what? Fair enough. I probably do need to delete.
Wait, if Prime's going by the logic Mark Schwarzer is a Premier League winner, then we might as well say Ross.
I didn't say Mark Schwarzer.
Wait.
Lewis
Ross
did.
Turnbull is a Champions League winner then, if you say that.
I didn't say Mark Schwarzer. Lewis did.
I don't know what he's talking about.
So do you classify Ross Turnbull as a Champions League winner then? Ross Turnbull, if you know.
Who are you asking?
You.
I didn't mention Mark Schwarzer. Lewis did.
I don't think Fatter's getting what you mean.
Nah, bro, Eden Hazard got his own Legends wing. Don't worry, man. We sorted him out nice.
Lewis,
he's got a PlayStation. He's got himself.
Hold on, did Hazard even touch the pitch? Did Hazard even?
Yeah, he did. He played the whole second leg.
Did he?
He wasn't that good against.
No wonder Christensen had a good game.
Hang on,
against Hazard.
That picture is false. There's no way he's eating fruit. That picture is false. You got to remove that, man.
Come on, man. Respect healthy eating Hazard. What do you think the H stands for? Healthy.
It's dry fruit, Andrew. It's dry fruit. It's dry fruit.
It's in the plastic ones, guy.
For decoration, man.
Right, well, I've got to get ready for gym, so I'm going to end the stream here, but we'll be back again tomorrow.
Hello,
hopefully,
Jim.
it'll be a much more peaceful stream, a bit less beef and everything.
What's wrong with today's stream? What's wrong with today's stream?
What?
What's wrong with today's stream?
My laptop. That's
I can tell you why I'm losing with Jester a little bit. I think he started to make a comments a little bit to remind me of that Chelsea fan that went and talk about Chelsea ownership and Chelsea.
Oh, really?
But yeah, he started to remind me. That's why
I missed it. Did something happen?
What happened?
I was off the screen.
Right, whatever it is, we'll talk about backstage.
Yeah,
Big up
it needs to
everyone
get
that's
smoothed
locked
out,
in.
man.
Smash
I
the
don't
like
like-
and subscribe button as always. We'll leave you with Reece James. Yeah, we'll leave you with Reece James.
Chelsea's best
Beautiful, man.
academy graduate.
Look at this inbred Arsenal
Chelsea's
fans.
what?
Best academy graduate.
Oh, I thought you said worse for a second. All right, cool.
Behave yourself. That's Mason Mount. Someone's coming at me for that.
You ain't right, bro. Right, big up everyone that's locked in. Smash
Wait,
the like,
Scott,
subscribe
Scott,
button.
you should never make Make-A-Wish kids, man. Never make fun of them, man.